And welcome back to another video. Today we have a lot more FIFA 22 ratings that have been leaked slash revealed slash whatever. Um, they're basically top 1,000 ratings are leaked all over the place. It's quite hard to get hold of them. It's quite hard to keep them there for a certain amount of time. So we are just going to hop into them now. We're not going to start with the main ones because we obviously know all them. Although we don't know their in-game stats, I might come back to them. However, we're going to start with about 87s and below because we know the majority of the high rated ones. I think it'd be cooler if we see some of the lower rated ones. Now we're going to start with someone who is Hooligan to start us off, start of the year. Sorry, he'll probably get much better cards, and that player is Leon Goretzka, which should be on the screen about now. Yeah, no specific high rated stats apart from his dribbling, which, as you can see, is fairly different to the rest of them. So yeah, it's not the end of the world that the rest are too low. Obviously, sorry, did I say dribbling? I meant physical. Obviously, his physical is quite different. It's 86 compared to 81, 82, 82, 84, and 81. Good card. 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. I will have the in-game stats up around now. He is high, low work rates, which is obviously high attacking, low defensive. Not the worst. He'll be a very expensive card to start off. Moving on, we'll put up the two Liverpool Full-Backs stats now. Yeah, as you can see, stats aren't great. Robbo, I'd probably say, is the better of the cards. He's got, actually, not too sure. Robertson's obviously the better defender. Trent has got amazing passing and 88 passing, and that is about all he has on Robertson. The 3-star, 2-star on Robertson, not great. Higher work rates, not ideal, but he'll still be decent. Same with Trent. I mean, if you're playing him like a 5-back, then Trent won't be bad, but I don't think too many. Actually, a lot of people will be doing that because we will get onto the centre backs, who can definitely cover him well. That's to say the least. Unbelievably fast centre backs that we have now. Moving on from those two, I'm going to put up a few strikers on your screen, including Immobile, Aguero, and I've just seen Jar Moreno quite high up the list, and I'm not actually too sure on his rating, so just bear with me. I'm going to have a quick look at him. Although, whilst I do that, I will speak about Aguero and Immobile. Both 87 rated, of course, and in fact, no, Immobile is 87. I don't know why, but the ratings just aren't popping up here, which I find a bit strange. But Aguero, 4-star, 4-star, 89 shooting still, 87 dribbling. He's definitely not bad, but he will not last long in the game, especially with all these fast defenders. He has 71 pace. I'm not looking at their in-games, but I will put them up on the screen, so I'm just reading their base stats, which is probably not ideal, actually. I should probably be speaking about their in-games, but it's very slow on this website to come up, and it's kind of just a list of them with their base stats, work rates, skill moves, and all that. Yeah, and I say Immobile, 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, not as good. However, his stats are quite a bit better, I'd say. He's got, 15 more pace than Aguero, 2 less shooting, quite a bit less passing, quite a bit less dribbling, but quite a bit more physical. I don't know, they're two different kinds of players. I'd probably go with Immobile because I feel like the pace is going to be necessary against defenders. Although you won't be able to get these cards too early on, I don't think. Who knows, maybe it'll be easy to pack high rated. We won't really know until the day. The free 10-hour trial comes out in about, was it 6 days now? I'm very excited. Paul Pogba next, along with Frankie de Jong, two other 87 rated midfielders on your screen right now. Pogba, 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Quite a good card. Obviously, it's got a +1 from last year, and it's a very good card actually. Yeah, he's a bit slow, but apart from that, great. Well, not great, but good shooting, great passing and dribbling, and good fit and really well decent physical. Actually, I'm gonna try and find the in-games because it would be nice to see how his physicals spread out. So when I've got the in-games on my screen, I will be right back. Okay, and I am back. We're just going to go back a bit and Aguero, I have his in-game stats on my screen, just so I can refer to it. Obviously, it'll be on your screen, but it's better if I'm like interacting with them as well. Just thought I'd go through it. Pace is 75, acceleration, not great. His dribbling is actually very good, albeit a 7, apart from a slightly low agility, but hopefully that won't matter too much this year. But who knows, it could easily be a quite important factor into whether a player is good or not. Very good shooting, as you can see. Long shot's a bit poor, but I don't think that'll be too big an issue. Main stats, positioning, finishing, and shot power are obviously very good. Stamina very low. Yeah, he's just not going to be the best of cards, is he? And I will try and see if I can get the. No, sorry, I mentioned Gerard Moreno, and I will put him on the screen for you, but I didn't think he'd. I didn't really know about him. I didn't know his rating. I just saw him in there, and it was just. I just thought that's a bit of a weird one, which it is. I didn't think he'd be in like the second page of higher rated players, but he is 86 rated. I can tell you his base stats: 7 to 9 pace, 86 shot. Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know why I'm saying that. He's on the screen right now. I can't quite see his in games yet, but he looks like he'll be. Actually, has a very similar card to Aguero, to be honest with you. Just a bit worse, but very similar build. In actually, he's probably better than Aguero because of his pace. But I don't quite know his. In fact, I should know his skill moves and weak foot. Nonetheless, that is the strikers. I couldn't quite find Immobile's in-game stats, which is a bit annoying. Like I said, I'll try and put them on the screen, but that doesn't mean that I will be able to get every single player's in-games up for you. Although Immobile has just appeared again, so I will quickly check if I can get his in-games. Oh, I do. Okay, so his pace is, like I said, that's very decent, to be honest. Shooting, very good. Dribbling, it's a bit. It's actually not that bad. I don't. Yeah, that's really not that bad. I don't see. I mean, his agility obviously brings the dribbling down to 81, but I feel like that could be a bit higher there. And his physical's not awful. Decent stamina. He's actually got very decent dribbling. Not physical, sorry. Well-rounded dribbling. Why do I keep saying dribbling? Well-rounded physical. Although saying that, his dribbling is well-rounded. Dribbling, shooting, pace, and physical are all well-rounded. I feel like he'll be a decent card. Say at the start of the game, who knows how easy it'll be to get a hold of him. Who knows how expensive he'll be. I don't think he'll be too much. He'll still be a decent price though. So anyway, yeah, let's move back to De Jong and Pogba. Okay, so here we are with De Jong and Pogba again. However, I could not quite get their in-games. I might have been able to whilst editing it. I'm not too sure, but as of now, I'm just looking at their base stats. And yeah, Frankie De Jong, very nice card, very good passing and dribbling, good pace. That is obviously a +2 on last year, so he must have played decently well for Barca. Obviously, Barca aren't in the greatest of positions right now, but he was obviously one of their better players. As for Pogba, was obviously given a +1, which I think I've already mentioned. I might not have, but yeah, he's been given a +1. Like I said, actually, no, I did speak about him. Sorry, good shooting, pace. Sorry, good shooting, passing, dribbling, and physical. Not a bad card at all. Like I said, he'll probably be fairly expensive. Always is. I feel like even his 86 was expensive last year, and even his 88 the year before was ridiculously expensive. But we are actually going to go and crack on with some more midfielders in the. I'm thinking about leagues here. Now, I did see Verratti, and I kind of want to look at him. I also saw that Dybala is a midfielder now. No, did I see that? I might be talking absolute rubbish, but I'm pretty sure. I'll quickly check. He's on my screen right now. No, he's not a midfielder. Okay. Yeah, the next two we'll get on to is Marcus Laurenti Marco Verratti and Marcos Llorente. Laurenti has surprised a lot of people with his card. Absolutely amazing card. He's got a +4 on last year, so he obviously played very well. Yeah, to give someone a +4 takes something. Although saying that, I'm looking at his card right now, I'm not sure how it's 86. Actually, I kinda can. It is very well rounded. It's similar to Goretzka's actually. Just he is 2 defending off of being hooligan. And yeah, great pace. Well, as you can see the stats on the screen, at least the base ones. I might have found his in games, but I'm not too certain I will have because it's very hard to find out. Everyone like there's like I'm pretty sure there's one website called like Footmind, and everyone is trying to get on it because they've released the top 1,000 players, so that must go down a lot, and that's why all these good cards are being leaked. And I keep trying the website because it is working now and then, which is why I got the in games of like I think it was Aguero I found. Immobile as well, actually, but just couldn't quite get past that. But I will try and find them for the video for your sake. So who were we speaking about? Yeah, Laurenti, good card. He'll be expensive, I reckon. Verratti, yeah, he's just not that good a card, is it? Great passing and dribbling, good defending, but yeah, he's too slow. He's too weak. I don't see him being too expensive at the start of the game. Obviously, we looked at well, actually, yeah, let's have a look at a few of the Serie A ones now. We've got Marcel Sabitzer and Kessie. I've just realised I just said Serie A and they're completely different leagues. I just got that interesting, to be honest. It's just not that good a card. Kessie, on the other hand, very well rounded, very good dribbling. Sorry, not dribbling. Very good defending. I keep getting the stats mixed up. Very good dribbling. I've just said it again. What's wrong with me? Very good defending and physical, and well-rounded from pace all the way to dribbling. Yeah, decent card. And while we're on the Serie A theme, we'll have a quick look at Brozovic, who's just above Kessie on my screen right now. Well-rounded again, but I don't get how he's the same rating as Kessie. When I'm looking at the stats, he has not my math's not quite on. That's 9 more pace. Kessie's got same shooting. Brozovic has six more passing, and that's it. And they're the same rating. Slightly weird, but whatever. That is what it is. Let's do a few. Oh, another Atletico player here on the screen for you now. We've got De Paul, who moved from Udinese, I believe it was. 82 rated. He was 70. Oh, I can't even remember. I feel like he was 79. I might be wrong with that. But yeah, he's got a decent card. He'll be good at the start of the game. I'm just looking at these cards. I think will be quite good at the start. I'm just looking for well-rounded cards. You've got Vidal here. Vidal's 81. Wow. I'll put a few up on the screen for you now. We'll put up Vidal and Jude Bellingham, actually. I'll put him up on the screen. See Jude Bellingham's stats here. Very well rounded. He'll be really good at the start of the game, and that's at the end of the day. I'm actually going to show you a little starter team I've made after a few more ratings. But yeah, I think that will actually do. I'm just looking at midfielders. So I mean, I guess we can change that and have a look at some other players. Let's have a look at centre backs. That is a good shout. We're gonna have a look at centre backs. We'll pop up a few that have been upgraded. Well, I'm not sure about this one, but we'll put up these two, Marquinhos and Skriniar. I know for a fact that Skriniar's had a ridiculous pace upgrade. I think was it 14? I feel like it was 60. No, it was 69. I think it was. Yeah, plus 11. I'm not sure what Marquinhos was, but 81 must be good. That's definitely an upgrade. I like the idea of these faster centre backs. It's going to make the game a much better, I think. Marquinhos, what a card that is. He'll be expensive. 89 defending, 81 physical. Same as Skriniar. Good defending, physical, good stuff. I think those cards will be very expensive. Rudiger next. We'll put up a few Prem ones. We've got Rudiger, Azpilicueta, and Stones. Might as well pop him in, even though we don't know Stones' stats. They're up here now, but I didn't actually, when I posted my Man City video, I didn't have his stats, which I put up a mini version of his card instead, because I didn't have them. Do have them here, however. Decent pace. He'll be good at the start, I think, but he won't last long. And then Rudiger, very good card. He deserved this upgrade. However, he wasn't too happy with himself on Twitter. He responded to EA saying, "What do I have to do to get good pace? If we go 50." Oh, what did he say? I can't quite remember, but he basically said he was called out EA because he didn't get as much pace as he wanted. And I think they just tried to be funny, responded, "You have to beat Pulisic in a race first," or something like that. That's been quite just never too usable. Although saying that, it's not an awful card. Good defending, decent physical passing, dribbling. Just a bit slow, isn't he? We've got another few fast ones now on the screen. We've got Kimpembe and Gabriel. What have I called him? See, it's on my screen, Eder Gabriel Militao, and I've decided to call him Gabriel when everyone knows him as Eder Militao. So anyway, yeah, Militao, what a card that is. He'll be ridiculously expensive. Same with Kimpembe. What a card. The pace and mixed in with good defending and physical really is just amazing. And then we'll finish up on two more. I was going to do three, but this one's in my starter team, so I will leave him for a minute. We've got Akanji and Tamori. They're a bit lower on the physical and defending because, as you can see, they're 79 and 80 rated. But once again, their pace means they will be really expensive at the start of the game. Now, and yeah, as you can see, the Liga NOS has been quite popular in people's starter teams that they're making. As you can see, we've got Marcin, Vertonghen, and Verissimo. I think it's on Footbin, so you should be able to see the stats. This isn't like what I'm going to make or anything. I say that, that's what it should be, but this is like an idea, something I think would be quite cool to use. I kind of chucked a few players in, to be honest. This is just what you could make. But I think that Verissimo will be expensive, as you can see what a card that is. And then we got Tonali, João Mario, Sergio Oliveira. It's kind of just chucked players in, to be honest, but it's just a few more cards you could pick up at the start of the game for you, to be honest. Daniel James, Bamford, and Harrison. Daniel James, pretty decent. Harrison, not awful. Bamford's not very usable. I kind of just put him in for good links. So anyway, yeah, that is my little starter team that I've popped up for you. We are going to finish off by looking at a few fullbacks now, because I think fullbacks are an interesting category. We'll start with I'll start with this guy. But we'll put a few on the screen. We'll put Dumfries and Hakimi up for you. We'll start with Dumfries. He's got a decent card, 89 physical, well-rounded, defending, good, decent pace actually. Although for a fullback, it might not be too bad because they have downgraded a few attackers' pace. So I don't think he'll be awful, especially being Inter now. I think he'll be decent. And yeah, Hakimi, what a card. And the fact that it's ones to watch, I assume he is getting a ones to watch. Yeah, EA tweeted it, but yeah, if I can get that from my ones to watch pack, that'd be amazing. Saying that, I don't know why I'm asking for him when there is Messi, Ronaldo, and all that. But still, what a card that is. And then we'll look at a few left backs. So we've got, because I'm just looking at Footbin right now, and there's not the greatest deal. They couldn't all get posted. There's a few decent ones. Obviously, most people will know Alfonso's stats. You saw Grimaldo in my team. You got Renan Lodi and Ben Chilwell. You got Renan Lodi, very decent stats. He'll be good at the start of the game. Same with Chilwell. He is well-rounded in fairness, but he's just not the greatest of cards. Probably won't be too expensive for Mendy and Alphonso Davies on the screen for you. Two rapid left backs. They'll be really expensive because of that. And yeah, Teo Hernandez. Wow, I didn't realise how fast he was. 93 pace. That's a great card, that is. 84 rated now after all his special cards. But yeah, that is actually how we're going to conclude today's video. Hope you've enjoyed these ratings. Sorry if I can't get some of their in-games. I'm sorry about that. It is hard to get, I'll tell you. But yeah, that is going to conclude today's video. So if you have enjoyed, please smash that like button. Obviously, go check out these ratings for yourself on the likes of Footbin, FootMind, which I'm trying to use to get their in-games for the edits and all that. But yeah, that will do for today. So until next time, peace.